their whole soul, trying to take me out. Like I'd never give up in the positions that they totally took over my life. In the whole plot, they lost in disguises, in their criminal lives, in disguise. I'm armored by the angels to get recognized. I'm standing out here in the field, plowing through the faith and their grind. They could take inside of their whole crime, getting all grimier and dirty all of the time. Rewritten soldiers for that warfare they're trying to take, they're trying to make up in that shadows of the bullets that they're taking. They're taking that spirit's flipping them around. They don't brag, they don't flex, they just clear out my lane. Slow plotting through the frost. Inside they got lost inside, trying to level me off. So that Lord's moving mountains in real time in my name, Jesus Christ's name. They know protects me, can't be traced back to the armor being placed of an anointed soul man. In a world that's gotten so thick and deceitful and all of their dirty fake. Every single trial that they made written up on their face. God turned that warfare to that staircase. You can either go up the stairs or go down. Criminal crowds trying to take back any pain inside of your honor. Breathing mind, man, it's a mercy beat played up on repeat. In them spiritual days, your shots getting fired at our purpose. You ain't got nothing in your whole hearts to service, huh? You missed me every single day, yeah right? I was never meant to even be able to talk or walk, let alone get up. But the Lord lit up my lungs to fire back inside of me and watch how they rise in the confusion of the fog that they're holding down within. Cause the real loves don't withdraw after leaving you inside of that whole bloodbath. They can call it that witchy work, trying to fill up that whole sorcery and their fucked up design. But it's heaven that's been filling my cup, and the guarding it goes through the dimensions unseen, catching smoke before it reach me, keeping my armor clean. Can't stop what's anointed by the King of Kings. King of Kings. Come on, Skrilla, let's make a killing with that Skrilla. Phone to Texas, stay stapled up in the praises to the Lord. I don't think they know you're faded and shading out. We don't need their immoral ways to be bleeding out to the last of days. See, the situation's gotten too real out here, and they steady taking shots. They can't curse what's been crowned by the Lord. Staying floored inside of heart of gold that's heaven bound, embarrassed by their survival, ashamed to live. Trying to kill up my name, God rewrote that script out here that's been up in them flames. Taking shots out here, taking shots out here. You don't need to be worried about nothing from their crime. Steadily giving that whole battlefield up to God, giving them shots is the one who's been down since day one, staying up in them plans, the Lord's way to make them stand up taller than any gang situation that they got. To the drill, to the thrill, trying to take up, and shit's getting too real out here in this criminal brigade made. Kamikazes designed from the ten fascists, aiming to kill. Fill the driver issues and we'll get back up on point. Click clock and the Glock when the keys unlock, and the mystery that we're taking out here to see that we're standing clear. Clear the world cause they don't wanna listen at all. I got plans of escape, ready to dance in the rain and go to toe in that pain that you gave. From Minneapolis to Texas and the latitude, worldwide we'll take them fleet and feet moving to the beat. They wanted us defeated, but we popping pistols now, popping pistols out here for peace, cause they wanted to test our release, to play up with our love lives the same. You know it's foul out here and they got their no gain inside of their whole criminal minds. Enterprise, no release. They wanted to test up that real police, freeze up to them souls, speaking up for peace, and then they just decrease that real talk, the real type of police that wanna be creating out here and dancing the whole dance party. It's getting real hot, it's real out here for our Skrilla, and they know it's a guerrilla type of warfare, chinchilla squeeze. Inside it they tempted me, just like they tempted Jesus after 40 days and 40 nights, to leave me leveled up, that deceitful way, to decease me out of my own mind, body, and life, to play with life so obviously, to leave me snaked out so blindly in their crime. Take that rain check, or pop in official plans when we're popping up the pistols, cause we're popping for peace. When they don't wanna see us release in peace, they don't wanna allow us to be able to find peace. Nephew and minds of them nieces, uncles and fathers, sons, they rockin' steady loaded up on the Glocks when they can't even talk to us about any type of peace. Nah, they wanna release us. They got Gotti up in their greed, worldly in their pride, plotted up like puppet strings, while them angels cut ties. When they lie, they lie, they lie. Every scheme that they drew up so thick turned up into dust in the contact with it. They warred with ghosts now, ain't no comeback. That logic is gone. When their wisdom is lost, they can try and be all genius inside of their clown's design, trying to cost up our whole lives, to leave us down and out in the frost. It's weak made in their whole weekdays. Every thought that they could erase what God already wrote and think it's divine. I don't fade, I don't choke, yeah I see who protected me, cause it trace all these frequencies. Got God and the channels moving in the silent night, walking and finally free. Cause true love ain't gonna treat you that way, a true love ain't gonna take you that way. They're dirt cheap and they're crumbled up in the silences and their thick alliances. Every single bullet fired to the blessings of the air. So this is that heart work spit, a lyricist that they wanna take and make 6 feet deep, so desperately now that they think that they can plan over my death. Well, I got a different motive, working hard to get it out here, make it available like a Range Rover, lining up the whole block party out here. They can line up the block, they don't wanna talk peace, they wanna test upon our release while we're popping up the pistols, and we're popping up the pistols for peace. So know the fires ain't not gonna stop inside of this warfare till it's over. I guess it's just breaking the law to even give praise to the Lord now, because they're breathing up in the fire of them laws. They write up these laws, but they have no ability to hold up their own instigated laws, just to cause up strife, meant to take our lives. Criminal minds as they lie, being as manipulative as they can be. So grind you down and then take some more about of you, and then that pain that they create, the pain that they create. They don't quit. When it rains, it pours. They want to test your wounds, rest you for peace, to you out inside of the pains they make to make you more sore, to score up that faith of those who stand meek, to stand in the line, poor made poverty, dressed up like a kamakaie's design of a crime spree. That's not freedom in the world, man. They selling you a facade of a dream, selling you up to steal your dreams, dress them up like an ice cream parlor, to stay focused upon that Lord in the depths of this type of war, in this type of war. Holding on from them spirits they are poor within, cause their whole spirits are poor, their whole Evil spirits are soaring, you can see them behind the criminal ways that they're trying to take out here. They're bruised thick inside of their whole souls. Their souls look like shit, trying to take out that dirty kamakaie spit out of our hearts, and the evidence that sits as proof within the pudding, man. Hidden on that surface, they instigate because they can't feel for a heavenly release, for purpose, for peace. Left to surface, holding my heart, keeping it forever near. They staged it, no matter what I do or where I go. That battlefield is in their hidden codes, hacking up that total normalcy in life, being tracked up for my life and our lives in that formal you. I mean, where is me, where is you, and our originality as a human being, man. When the church being silent in the scripts, my whole reality being birthed since it's been ripped. Rest in peace in me, to take me out, silencing the lies, hidden up on their whole codes. They got nothing out here, no soul, it's all flawed by design. A whole synagogue of Satan's enterprise, by a crime against humanity, being trafficked inside of an open air prison system to their whole art of war. They're trafficking little children and trafficking them for like $50,000 and shit. So of course they're gonna wanna be these wannabes, dancing up inside of that whole criminal enterprise real thick. It's like the breeding grounds, isn't the kamakaie's design of a whole government meant to control up your whole minds being erased. From left to right, straight up leveling us out of fight, left in sight, taking up our rights, leveling me out of me, so bad out of myself, completely lost on me, inside of sight, like a deer in the headlights of a Mack truck, underneath the guns of their AK-47 hearts. And then, yeah, so gee, how you gonna be feeling inside, cause you look like shit, me, buy into in a trapped way, you never give up, you try to take me out, kill me up quick, inside of a whole covert battlefield, all alone and isolated, in their Delilah of the battlefield, their ghost ways, their loving demons and their whole scopes on sight, leaving you without a light in sight, for your own lives to be surfaced in your own heart's purpose. Yeah, cause you got a purpose out here and a calling from the Lord. Calling from the Lord, stay floored for more inside of your life and stay on point to the Lord. Yeah, 10 months to a year I was telling that motherfucker to leave me be. Gotta come up into my own Zoom call with them courts. Knowing me for 28 years, you're gonna pronounce my name wrong. Be like, yeah, here for that smeared in. You wanted to fuck around with your whole curves design up in your whole campaign. You're a shit of a man, shit show brigade. I don't even know how you could stand, but they know what they doing out here. Hearts that are already decided to try and plan and take our lives. Cheat to win, race to the space, buried within their whole heartless, gutless charade. Cause it's a whole godless community that don't care about true family by its design. Nah, they want nothing to do with that faith in life, nothing to do with God. It's God that made them, but their whole mind controls game to keep you all lost inside of the grind. It gets dirtier and dirtier all throughout time in this life. You wanna be fine with your whole support system, yeah, but they made you all left up with your whole choice, unable to voice what's been steadily denying every single deep status system meant to work, just now working to enslave us all. So yeah, gee, when freedom made free, what's the fee when it's such a high cost that equals slavery up in your whole shit design, your whole soul's being misaligned. So we planting them seeds change. They don't want us to change nothing, they just want us all rearranged until we're deranged, lost off, unable to voice, for the voiceless getting crossed. You wanna see them scams all working in that shant over this whole life, instead of plans, shrieking your own heart's design. You criminals, you're all criminals, so I'm speaking out. staying and locked and loaded and ready to go, to take that rock and roll it to the whole soul, full of that vibe, locked and loaded, got the Glocks in the front seat with no safety, cause we're ready to blow, barrels smoking down into the full furrows, the bodies dropping like chalk lines, the way you wanna do me, inside of our own lives, inside of a criminal move, being made in disguise all over our life, to leave us 6 feet deep, so desperately now, that you need me to be, that you need us to be, planning out for our whole downfall. I think you got some spirits that's gonna have something to answer for to the Lord, so I'm staying forward for more in my life. Y'all can call me cray cray, and I'm threatening your whole existence of your fucked up crimes, leveling people out of their whole peace of mind, as if you're the real one. Nah, we see the truth, cause the truth's being written in between them lines that y'all take out on here completely, try and take us so lost inside of this type of crime, to treat us like that threat of that crime that you're taking inside of our lives. I call it projection from your all weak ass cowardice minds. Isn't it embarrassing with all that you've done to take me out? You need all of them people, man, and to hack me and misalign me. I think it's embarrassing now how much you tried to take me out, and I'm still standing here up in the crime of your whole mind's designed to try and take me out, yeah. The cars grill, kill our client, stealing all our time like it's not a crime. 40 years deep in the whole rig design, and I'm breathing, still stuck on that grind. When the system's getting wired like a lock and chain up in your possessions, man. Got poison to hustle and call it game, trying to flip up my worth into pocket chains. To believe me, I'm dry in the dirt, and they pay with pain. No handout on the hand to fist. I was on the block in the setup. You know that stuff up. They know I exist inside of the silence up in my voices, unable to make a steady choice of my own, being crime, man. You know it's a fucked up crime. And I'm just gonna point it out because when a person loves you and they love you truly, they don't sit there and try to steal up your worth, man. They don't sit there and try to steal up your whole grind as if it's not a crime that they're placing inside of your life. Real ones are gonna be there for you. They ain't gonna fucking shadow up these moves and then go ghost, staging them places for a whole discard with the ways that they've made over your life. And that's a crime. That's true crime. I don't care how subtly they place it or how silently they want it to be seen for others to see what a real crime looks like. They're losing their footing while they're trying to position you for a total takeover of your life and your worth. So you want an impactful protection. So people out here, they're taking bullets because they're taking bullets in a way that you're not aware of, because they're clearing the path of a spiritual gangster that's just like a snowplow when we're out in the field making moves, trying to take up that way to make a harvest, break through. So yeah, I'm up for those ones that are out here to try and make moves, that are trying to take that harvest out here, make a harvest of their own. So we don't want to be sitting here doing backflips all over the place just to study ourselves through all their dirt and grime. And they're creating it by a design. So we got protections out. And where true love is, and I'm not talking about that surface level type of love, I'm talking about a deep, ancient, soul deep type of love. That when someone loves you real, they don't sit back and let you suffer. They don't withdraw on you. They don't shake up a whole storm against those that are just sitting there just literally taking bullets for them the whole time without knowing it. No, these people aren't going to withdraw on you. They're going to be there for you till the end. They're going to be your day ones from the beginning, no matter what it takes to reach that end with you. And if they ain't playing on that same battlefield, and if it's anything less than 100, then it's complete sabotage. It can't be 99.9%. You have to be all in 100%. Anything less is complete sabotage. So there's real warrior moves that they're trying to defy their own laws of tradition. But they're making moves to take their criminal moves and then float up and act like ghosts inside of the grime that just got so dirty and grimy as all get out inside of a crime that they're leaving you in, with the probability being made to having everything set up in stages to take you out, where you should have been taken out and killed many times over. So it's not because they think you're weak that they're coming up against you. It's because you're a spiritual gangster and you've been strong inside of your light. So they can go ahead and try to detest your moves and make you as though you are unstable through all of them poisonings, hacking you, psychologically creating that terror inside of your life. But you can see the real light, the real destiny of the place that you're trying to get to, and how they wanted to snake away your destiny and your light so that you can't even figure out a way to transition away from their total control and their total takeover. So this mission is about, staying locked and loaded, rock and roll. Because as far as that goes, the barrels of smoke that come out from them real ways of people plotting up against others like that, they're going to be out there willing to go balls to the wall for the ones that they truly love. They're not going to be staging up to go ghost. So I hope you stay within a real battle out here, because it's obviously a battle that's gone from a very spiritual battlefield and a spiritual warfare into a very physical one, when they're staging people's money up to not allow them to their Skrilla. And if they ain't allowing us to our Skrilla in the first place by all of them stages by proxy, it's affecting you physically. It's affecting your mentality. It's affecting your brain from being able to sustain yourself without even knowing it at times. That's what poisons do. So they can go ahead and try and eliminate that static, because this is about ascension, where we want to be able to rise from the ashes, just like that of a phoenix. So I hope that you know that you're worth more beauty inside of your own life than this world seems to have capacity to hold. And I hope that when you do reach breakthrough, if you do reach breakthrough, and I pray you do, that you realize that you deserve every last little piece of that glow up. Hey fam, they've been sleeping on the pain. Now we're breaking out them chains. Ain't no weapon that's ever formed gonna make it through this flame. Yeah, breathing through that thick smoke, still feeding off of that hope. Still bleeding for the ones that they got choked. Out here, let's go, see. They're trying to starve out my plate, see. Turn my prayers into a famine so thick. Still I'm slamming on these doors. These motherfuckers sticks. Been that law and their criminal brigade made thick. So I'm about to take action, man. Got my faith on the steady blast. No subtraction. Every single demon getting in the way. Every Delilah out here in their fashioned up ways. They plotted up in my shine through the proxy war made haze. In the spirit that got me armored up in that Lord. Staying floored for more inside of my life. Ain't no breaking my cords. They took my bread right out of my hands. My head tried to freeze up my cores. Inside staking up them heaven's wages. Breaking down the doors. They ain't nothing out here. Nothing out here. They sore as fuck cause they're poor in the spirit. That's been poisoning up me since that kid way they wanted to take to leave me all lost and stained. To my whole life they staged up my life to take it away from the pain and the means and the chains. They breaking through the storm in that holy rain, like David with that sling, taking heads without shame. We ain't violent, we're just fighting in the defiance gang. Riding through the survivors, storms, compliance. We got giants and every single lyricist's design. Every prayer is coming into alignment. Lord, we're bringing that fire into the fight. They frightened by their own silence's design. Cause they can't even talk to us and speak peace. They gotta bring out them Glocks and steady brigade made to try and take us out of our lives, to leave us a lost throwing shade. Inside of that breakthrough grind, they can't fill up that shine. They took my name, my whole enterprise by God's design. So I've been walking through that mud and I'm glowing up in that time. Can't cage no lion, I'm defined by the divine. Yeah, it's a breakthrough type of grind. Inside of the whole souls coming into alignment with the Lord. Walking through this world, go through the darkness that light up the room. They're playing up on a piece. They ain't testing our release to play up in any type of real way. They gotta hack us and data map us and track us to take off this crime spree. They gotta play up that boom and the sound on the streets when it's God inside of that move. Dancing up in that block party that we're taking worldwide to move them feet up in the dancing that moves up on these streets. Watching through the fences that they're trying to mimic in our essence. Drenched up in a redemption, counting blessings like weapons. Every loss was a tossed up and a setup, and now I'm flexing. Yeah, they got us going through that dark. We're trying to light up that room. So they want to play with peace, testing on our release. Inside cage when we push, gets to shove, but they can't fight us for real. They need to hack and hijack and data map to poison up so blindly. Step up into that room, beat. Step up into the sounds of these streets. When it's like God move, watching from the fences that you're trying to mimic. They got that breakthrough type of grind. Can't fake up in that God's design. They can't take that shine. So I've been walking with the mud on my boots. Now I'm glowing up in real time. They can't cage up that lion that's defined by what's divine in heaven. The King of Kings, the King of Kings, stepping up inside of the battle and walking up into the room, trying to take us all out and play that boom sound up on the streets when it's God's this move. From the block party, going worldwide to the prayer in line. It's my battlefield and they can't fake that stride. Steady scars are real, they can block up what they want. So they can't talk this and they can't talk that. They can't walk this and walk it out. They gotta play as if they're popping pistols out about in every single move that we do. We're dancing right through. They wanna pop them pistols, soon see. So they got nothing inside of their dirt cheap. So they don't have anything inside of their dirt cheap moves. Every single play that they're playing you. They're playing you to and through. This is what a proxy war looks like when they're staging your life so that you can't even make it through. And I'm not even faking here, dog. I'm talking they fucking poison me up by design, leaving me all lost out of my mind. So they want to take and create them scars that are very real while they're hacking you, hijacking your life, literally, so they can steal the deed to your home like a Bitcoin and their bitch ass moves by their bitch ass design. So if they ever want to try and block up what the Lord gonna build, we're gonna spin back that faith, test the reels of time, 'cause they ain't real. They just play like they're real. But their cutthroat design, just to throw up that dirt, to throw you in that shade, plant your seeds of faith, my friend. 'Cause when we water it with the Lord, it's the only way that we can grow through this and grow from this pain. So that heart's gonna hurt. That soul's gonna hurt for a long time, B, after having love for your own. And that's how these people could be playing you within a proxy warfare by design for an entire lifetime. So we're not gonna fold. We believe that these type of destiny swaps, they're just weak, B. They're coward in their design. So don't break. Do not break. Keep reaching for breakthrough and pray for change until you achieve every single part of that dream. Because you deserve all of the beauty in your own life that this world just doesn't have ability to allow you to hold. Because that's exactly how weak these people are, B. That's exactly how cowardice they are. So we're reaching breakthrough to breed upon our own kind. And when we can take it out here in a real-time way, we'll take it by storm. We'll storm every single beach. We'll storm every single block party to take it worldwide until the world can see.